Hi guys, I've got my sister with me today and we're going to show you how we make our polymer clay notebook. For this we're using coloured polymer clay, which is baked in a preheated oven at 110 degrees for 30 minutes. So we're just going to start by conditioning the clay, which is basically softening the clay, warming it up in our hands. You can also use a polymer clay machine or a pasta machine. Just make sure the handle's on properly.
Go around it. Try again.
This is the design that we are going to be creating. Because it's a regular design for us, we have traced it with acetate and created a bit more of a sturdier template, which we are then cutting out of our pre-rolled polymer clay. So you're basically going to repeat this process to cut out all of your pieces. For this piece in particular, the dagger has sort of rounded edges, so we're just going to use some of our sculpting tools to give that effect. You can see that it's now starting to come together. Once we've completed this part of the dagger, we're going to put it in the oven for it to harden. This is then going to allow us to build on top with the rose petals and the leaves. So to create some realistic leaves, we're going to use a silicone mold. You just press the softened clay into the mold and it will create the leaf pattern, and then you just take away the excess with a craft knife. Once we've got enough leaves and we've decided on the positioning, we're just going to pop them in place with a little bit of extra glue just to be on the safe side. Once everything is positioned how we want, it'll go back into the oven to be baked. So we're now going to add some shading and some depth to it. For this we're using some watered down paint. You're going to put the paint basically over the whole top of the piece, which is really daunting, but then you're going to wipe away the excess with a cloth. So once the piece is fully dry, we are actually going to add a little bit of green paint to the leaves just to make them look a little bit more realistic and to pick up on the texture of the leaves. Once that's dry, we're then going to use the clear gloss varnish that is specifically for polymer clay. So we're then going to use quite a heavy amount of ultra strong super glue to attach the polymer clay rows to the notebooks. So here is the completed notebook. I particularly like these notebooks because so much of them is hand sculpted that you're never going to get that exactly the same. Thank you guys for listening. Let me know if you've got any thoughts in the comments below.